Friends from the media, good morning. Today, this is our 11th press conference regarding COVID-19 prevention and control work here in Yangzhou. Today, we invited people from the National Research and Development Commission, Mr. Wang Xuedong and Mr. Zhang Guoquan, and also Mr. Wang Jingzong from the Health Commission, and also from Wutaishan Hospital, to give you updated information and also answer some of your questions. First, I give the floor to Mr. Wang Jingzong from Health Commission. Residents and friends from the media, good morning. And first, let me give you the updated information regarding COVID-19 containment efforts here in Yangzhou, Jiangsu province. Regarding the new numbers, as of 0 to 24 o'clock on the 8th of August, the newly added cases of COVID-19 was 38, including 4 mild cases, 33 moderate cases, and 1 severe cases. And there's no critical cases. So far, we have accumulated cases of COVID-19, 346, including 72 mild cases, 245 moderate cases, 24 severe cases, 6 critical cases. There's no asymptomatic cases. For the movement of the newly confirmed cases and the travel history were already released through our official accounts. Based on the epidemiological investigation, we trace the close contacts and secondary contacts. Right now, all these people are under quarantine. Second, regarding treatment, as of August of 8th, the 169 patients were treated at the 3rd hospital, 51 mild cases, 111 moderate cases, and 7 critical cases. The national and the provincial experts strengthen their efforts to treat the patients by utilizing both Western and traditional Chinese. So far, all the patients in stable condition, and for the rest of cases right now are treated at the Tangshan capital of 2nd hospital. And regarding the risk region classification, based on the national and provincial requirement on the targeted control of COVID-19, and the working group of Yangzhou in COVID-19 containment made the following decision. Guangning Lianhe Village upgraded to high-risk region. Jinhang Community, Xujiang Community, Xujiang Jiayuan Community, Dujiang Community, Hangjiang District, Jinyang Community, and Nanzhong Community. Jingshan Community, Yangzijiang 159 upgraded to middle risk level, and the rest remain the same. So far, we have 2 high-risk regions, 83 middle-risk regions. Fourth, regarding the citywide NAT. As of 24 o'clock yesterday, we have finished all the 4th round of NAT, and at 6:30 a.m. we initiated the 5th large-scale NAT. Thank you. Now the floor is open. CMG, regarding the supply and price stability, I would like to ask about the progress in this regard and whether we have sufficient supply. Thank you for your question. Friends from the media, good morning. Regarding your question, I would like to elaborate on the following three aspects. First, regarding the key city regions, since the outbreak of the COVID-19 this time, we had a regular reserve of daily necessities and also initiated emergency purchase of daily necessities. So far, in the 2 batches, we purchased PPE such as N95 masks, goggles, shield, in total 492,000 PPEs. Make sure that the people's hospital, the quarantine places, all the frontline workers have enough PPE. And also the Jiangsu province also transferred around 64,200 PPEs to us. And right now we're working on the second batches of procurement. So far we can tell we have enough supply in the inventory. And we have 1.9 million masks, 45,000 N95, 14,000 protective suits, 11,000 goggles, and 33,500 shields. And regarding the other PPE, and such as this infectant, all in sufficient amount. And based on the dynamic change and need, we will also conduct a specific purchase, make sure that we fulfill the needs of the anti-COVID-19 efforts. For the Hanjiang Guangling district and the economic development districts, a new town and sightseeing places, right now we also replenish the PPE supply in order to fulfill the specific regional needs. Regarding the daily necessity supply in the key places in Yangzhou, right now one of our key jobs is to maintain a stable price with enough supply. Therefore, we establish a working group on the very first day and also work with relevant departments to open a green channel for the daily necessity delivery vehicles. So far, we have issued 7,238 green pass. And every day we have seen around 450 vehicles entering to the city for daily necessity delivery. So far, we can tell we have a generally stable supply. For the key supermarkets, they also have a sufficient quantity in place, can meet the market's needs of a daily necessity. Regarding wholesale markets, they also have enough the quantity to meet people's needs for daily consumption. And talk about the bottled water, the eggs, dairy, meat, vegetables are all in sufficient amount, so people can set assured. Regarding price, so far it's stable since the outbreak. Because of the COVID-19 containment measures, it imposed challenges to our work in terms of the travel limitation. And we have seen the price hacked to its highest level on the 2nd of August. And also in the press conference, we gave the response to this question. After that, we collect the questions in the market in this regard and also work out the solutions to deal all these issues. And also we hold people accountable for price hiking. Right now, the price is still a little bit higher compared to the pre-COVID-19 period, but we have seen the curves coming down. And we have 4 teams dispatched to the market to check the price in supermarkets, the farmers market, retail store, and grocery stores to check the price on the scene. Based on our investigation so far, the price indeed increased a little bit compared to the pre-outbreak time, but right now is coming to a stable level. Especially after we opened the green channel for daily necessity delivery, we have seen the key shareholders provide a stable price with sufficient price. So we can see that the oils, meat, rice, dairy all decrease the price. For lockdown areas and controlled areas, every 3 to 5 days, the people in controlled area, they can hold the allowance to go out to purchase daily necessity. In order to control the movement of population, I would like to ask people's understanding for the temporary difficulties. But I would like to say that right now we have a sufficient supply of daily necessity. So please protect yourself well, and based on your community's requirement regarding COVID-19 containment, please conduct orderly manner to go out to purchase daily necessity and do not conduct public gathering. Thank you. Jiangsu TV. I have noticed that the Yangzhou City and the other places conducted a large-scale NAT, especially that we have seen the 5th round of NAT also initiated this morning. Since the outbreak of the COVID-19, we have seen that large-scale NAT conducted in the different booths and quarantine places. And we also established new booths for NAT. So far, we have accumulated 365.29 tons of waste. So make sure that we can dispose the medical wastes in a timely manner. We established a special working group to collect and dispose all these medical wastes. And we also established the standards and the process of disposing the NAT medical wastes. And all these should be delivered in a timely manner and disposed on a daily basis. Based on the previous 4 rounds of NAT, the Environmental Department conducted on-site monitoring on 10 NAT laboratories, agencies, hospitals, and the NAT collecting booths. Collected all these wastes from these places. We worked with relevant departments and also the companies to implement the emergency plan regarding collecting and dispose the medical wastes. So far, we have the capability of 108.5 tons of medical wastes. Our daily wastes per day is 45.4 tons, which means we have enough capability to deal with the medical waste. And we also added new equipment in place to deal with the medical waste. We mobilize all resources to establish 6 supervision teams, and for each locality to also establish several teams to conduct monitoring work. So for the NAT booths, the quarantine place, and waste collection and disposal places, all under monitoring. And we also have a special window person stationed in these disposal companies to conduct on-site supervision. So far, we have seen a very smooth and safety work regarding the collection and disposal of medical waste. In face of complex and challenging situation, we will continue our work in a sound, strict, and solid manner. Make sure that there is no risk happened in the medical waste disposal area. Thank you. People's Daily. My question regarding the psychological counseling. Thank you for your question. This is a sudden outbreak and brought a big toll to our daily work and life. We talk about we have seen that increasing feeling of anxiety or panic. This is something very normal and natural. In this very special time period, we need to do our best to mitigate the impact brought by COVID-19. For residents, if you're in the lockdown area, then you may have that the emotion such as the panic, anxiety, or over enthusiasm, or over optimistic. So we need to relax yourself and learn the knowledge from authoritative channels, have a clear picture, understand and correct understanding of COVID-19, and also know that the significance of COVID-19 containment measures. So that can help you increase your confidence to defeat this virus. If you still feel not comfortable psychologically, and you can ask help from the psychological counseling hotline or receiving hospital service. So we can work together. So if you are the one in the quarantine area or stay at home for quarantine purpose, so you will feel anxiety or loneliness, helpless, panic. So you can utilize the means online or call your family members to talk to them. And also in the quarantine environment, you also can listen to music, watch TV, the comedies. So choose your favorite means to comfort yourself. and also can do meditation to calm yourself down, release your pressure, and think, review your whole journey, and also do the life planning, and also we also talk to the staff, and also you also can talk to the medical staff to get more knowledge about this virus, and also the online psychological counseling is also available, and also you need to accept who you are and accept the current lifestyle. For the confirmed patients, first, you need to believe in science. You need to trust the doctors, medical personnel, and you also have confidence in yourself. You can ask help from the medical personnel to mitigate your negative emotion, and also know the significant meaning and the necessity of the medical treatment, and cooperate with them so you can discharge from the hospital at an early date. And also at the hospital, we also have the psychological intervention service available, or if necessary, we will also have the medical personnel to give you the psychological treatment. For the frontline medical workers, first of all, salute to you, because you work under the high pressure with heavy workload. It's very natural to encounter the negative emotion, such as self-blaming or the not enthusiasm. So you need to really reset yourself and also talk more to your colleagues to share your anxiety or share your situation, and also talk to others and talk to your family members so you don't have that feeling of missing, and also call on the relevant agencies and companies to conduct reasonable shifts of work and give the care to the people working on the front line, and also take care of their family members. For anyone, if you encountered any difficulties in the psychological aspects, you always can call our hotline around the clock. Our available help is always there. For the key target group, we also have specific service. Thank you very much. Due to the interest of time, this is the end of the Q&A session. If you have further questions, please contact us. And this is the end of the press conference. Thank you all.